Hello everyone, today is a very special video. I have no script, I'm just doing this very raw. There will be few cuts in here because it's my birthday and I want to share a video with you where I really talk about why I do everything. There have been many of you organizers, managers, but also fellow musicians who were wondering why I do all of this. Why do I do this weird online courses, etc. Why do I play concerts and I don't have a fixed manager at the moment? Why do I do all of this? Is there any secret agenda behind it? And in this video I want to reveal the truth because we don't have enough truth out there. We have too many haters. Also I have haters, I have people who write me hate comments. I have people who write me criticizing comments about my playing. We have that under my posts. We have people who make fun of me, etc. I will just do a video here where I explain why I do all of this. So it will be a little bit longer, as I've said, few cuts, but I really want to unroll my vision here. Why I do this, what I believe is true. Let's start right away. That 2020 wasn't an easy year for us musicians. I had classical concert agency before, Opus 3 artists. We've had many concerts. I was very successfully playing a lot around the world. I had concerts in Carnegie Hall with my friend Kian Soltani. I was playing recitals everywhere. I had also orchestra playing and etc. The only thing actually that was missing at that time was a recording contract for my own. But I was very happy, good fees, concerts everywhere. And then when the virus came, then in 2020 I lost many concerts, 30 to 40 at once, which was obviously very frustrating. So I started playing video games, just staying at home. I was drinking sometimes, etc. So I was really frustrated in that time, which was very natural, I think. But from from the start of my studies, I've already been following many online marketers. I don't want to mention any names, but there have been many that I've been following. It was always something that was in my interest. Also because I'm interested in these things in general. I was in a school where we were focusing on informatics, so also learning to program a little bit. So I wasn't on a music high school. I was in the science high school, also focused on informatics. And I always loved this kind of stuff, data, this and that. And also my dad is an engineer. So I started studying a lot in that time. Also before I was part of a dating coaching as well. And my dating coach was also being taught by online marketers. I was already there extremely fascinated by this whole universe. In my opinion, it was already like art, to learn how to communicate with people, to learn how to bring the best out of an idea and to present that to other people. So I was already very fascinated back then. But in 2020, I started really studying, also about a couple of books, etc. And I thought, why not to offer courses online? Before I was thinking also to eventually help others to make a better career themselves, which I also do nowadays. Just for rare musicians, I don't really promote this, but with some I've already been helping to do this. And I was always a very active person, I wanted to just try out new things. So I started doing one-on-one, a few piano lessons here and there online, and I quickly saw that there was interest in it. I also started to grow my Instagram page. I think I had around 2,000 followers back then, 2020. So I was learning how to do this. I was meeting people who were into this to learn from them. Also met a salesperson on a plane by incident and learned from him a little bit how I could present it in a good way. And I started also to raise the price a little bit because I saw that it was going very well, and I wanted to really work exclusively with a few people, who were really into it. I quickly saw that there was a lot of interest in this, and I also saw that many of my colleagues didn't do it right. Just from a strategic standpoint, many were simply too cheap, and I was always believing that if we want to survive as a whole market, as a whole music world, we have to know what we stand for. I've always believed that also with fees for concerts, that you shouldn't play with too low of a fee because that's simply not good for you. And I was then starting to do this one-on-one. And in 2022, I also booked a coaching where I was specifically learning how to use my time in the most efficient way, how to promote these courses, and I saw quickly that I can also apply this for organizing concerts, because we are all people. We all work in the same way. We also like the same kind of ideas, and we are all triggered by the same kind of information. I always knew that you can be good in your craft, but you also have to be good with marketing and selling, because if you want to just get across that message, that's very, very important. So I then started to organize my courses more, and I'm very happy how it is right now. And I've been starting to really do this in a completely self-employed way. I also had an employee here for a few months, full-time with insurance, everything completely serious. Unfortunately, for personal reasons, she couldn't stay much longer. And I was then forced to continue on my own. And also last year, I've made a few mistakes calculating the taxes, which is a common problem for beginners. So right now I have to be a little bit careful with finances. But in general, I really enjoy working with my mentees. And I learned a few things. First of all, we have, as musicians, really neglected the non-professional musicians for so much time. They've always learned music from also great artists centuries ago. And for some reason, whole music world has become so elite that we lost the touch to the people who actually come and pay concerts. We got the money from the government in mass, and we have just rested on this basically, and we forgot to actually connect to the audience. And this is what I find so beautiful right now, is that I'm able to connect to my mentees, who often come also to my concerts. Sometimes I get to know them also at my concerts, who are often non-professional pianists who have jobs, some of them are already retired, and who really find passion in learning music and sharing it with others. We have a little community where we also share it with each other, and that's really beautiful about it. And I think that this is actually very important, because also as a whole, from all musicians, we get people who already come and pay concert tickets to actually also invest time, energy, money, and also love to music. And this will help us as musicians also to share our message to more people, especially, when the cultural funds will go away, and this is quite sure that it will happen. This is one of the best ways to connect to the audience, and be it also through workshops at concerts, which is, I believe, the future of music, to combine that and also help ambitious musicians to actually do this. So let me be honest, my first idea was, of course, to earn money, because I lost many concerts at once. Now that I see how it works, if I wanted to really make a lot of money, I would, if that was the only reason, I would choose something else. Of course, I want to earn money, because it's important for me to share this message with many people. And as you know, ads are expensive and equipment is expensive, etc. So all this needs to be paid as well. But my main drive is to make classical music more important again through all people that we are, and to help many people. If I get feedback now from my mentees that they're super happy, I see how they can play after a few months. Some told me that I simply brought them back to the piano, and that it's the center of their life at the moment. And this is really beautiful. Also that we can share it with each other, and also that we can go deeper into it. It's a really big difference if you just passively consume music and listen to it, or if you actually go out and play and also go to your limits and play for others. That's such a big difference. And my wish is that musicians lose this kind of fear from teaching amateurs. It's really important. It's important for us. It's important for them. We can all learn together. And music has always been something that we share, and then not this elite thing where you just come on stage and all the others pray to you, etc., etc. This is really not what it's about. It's about sharing the love for this language, sharing the love for this special moments that we can create together. And that's what I stand for, and that's what I do. So obviously it hurts if people write to me very mean messages, etc. But I assume that this is also normal. I know that it's normal, and it will never stop me to continue, because I really believe in the importance of this mission. What about the concert life? Yes, I believe that concerts are also more important to share with each other. But as I've said, probably the cultural funds will disappear to some degree. I have already talked to many organizers who have less money, etc. Musicians who cannot pay their rents anymore. Many stories like this, and this is really sad. I want to encourage other musicians to follow that path too. And I want to highlight that it's okay to talk to an organizer if you think that you have something to offer. And it's okay to be rejected as well, and it's very normal to be rejected. I think that it's just more important to understand that just being able to play is not the only thing. You also have to talk to people, and I will continue on this path too. And I love working with managers who are extremely good with what they do. But also I want to be this self-employed musician who, can organize things on his own, because then I know who does the job well and who does not. And also because I'm more flexible to build something also together with the academy. So that's my vision, to actually be like the new century kind of musician who moves things forward also in this way. Not playing wise, the playing, I do work on my skills every single day. Right now we're working on a new album that is being released very soon. So obviously it's very important for me to share the best possible product. Also in the service with my mentees, I'm really putting in all work I can. I text them every single day. I'm putting in all. And I always get these questions, how much is it if you want to do a course? It's not just a few hundred, so it's something really premium. You really want to change something, you have to commit to it. So for a few months, it's also not 10,000s of euros. It's somewhere beginning of the thousands, depending on what exactly you want to do. But it's really high value. We really have live classes several times a week. We have recordings from this. We have video courses. We have workshops. We have Facebook groups. We have chats. We have also one-on-one lessons. It really depends on what you want to do. I send you things via post. It's really all my sweat, blood and tears goes into this, and also into the concerts. If you book me for a concert, I also make sure that the concert is announced well on social media. I make sure that we get the best connection to the audience. And we think together what we can do to make it even better for you, that people come and are really thrilled. Maybe to include workshops, maybe to have more engagement with the audience. Because it's important that it really becomes an experience for everyone, that it's not just playing and listening and this barrier between artist and people, because we're all human beings. We all want to share this. And that's basically everything I do. Now I broke it down. I also record albums because it enables us to listen to music everywhere. And I really believe that music is more important than ever. These difficult times with wars, with inflation, with viruses, etc. It's so important that we have this and that we survive with this, because my fear is really that we stay in that elite tower with music, and there are always a few elite people who are supported. But for me, it's really much more important to get in touch with real people, to really do music together, to share it, and to grow with it together. So that's my wish for my next year of my life. If you want to learn that with me together, you can always apply for a free lesson with me, aaronpearson.com/academy. There are no strings attached. We just talk about it, simply one-on-one, to see if and how I can help you with your playing. If you then say in the end that's not for you, that's absolutely fine. Then I work with other people, that's no problem. And if you want to book me for concerts, you can always send me an email at office@aaronpearson.com, where I also reply my messages, and I'm happy to talk to you, and that we can find out together how we can make your concert series more interesting for the core audience, for the people who are really into it, that we can increase the value. Because just as you know, just the concert itself is nice, but how we can also be in touch with the audience better, so that we can make them even more thrilled than they've been before, on top of an exceptional playing, which I'm sure I can offer. Let's talk about this as well. And I thank you very much for watching this. And it's my personal wish that more musicians dare to walk that path, and that we can share music with everyone again. And that being said, I wish you all the best. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and also send this video to others where you think it should be important for them to watch it. So thank you very much, and talk to you soon again on all of my platforms, and take care. Bye bye bye.